Right, ready with the all-important toss. We've got the two captains and the match referee. And you've got the coin. Here we go. Tails is the call. Brendan?
Heads it is.
Heads it is. And what have you decided to do?
We're going to have a bowl.
Well, they're opting to bowl first, but looking at Bengal Tigers, Sam Billings over there mentioning how it's become even Stevens when you look at the results that we are getting batting first or bowling first. But that squad, those openers up there, the likes of Jason Roy, explosive. Talking about, and when you have openers like the ones that I mentioned, then it definitely helps. Kerala Knights, we've spoken about how they're exiting the tournament, but Owen Morgan came with a very positive attitude, talking about how they're going to be professionals and play it out there just the way they should be. But Chris Gayle, again, we really haven't seen him going in this tournament. Apart from those 3 sixes against Hassan Khan in one of the games, not really seen that massive innings from him.
First game of the day. We have got 3 games for you today. Sunil Narayan is going to take the attack. Promoted up the order. He's going to open the innings for Bengal Tigers. 33 years of age, good strike rate.
It's a big shot in the slot and gone for 4.
And this time around trying to roll his wrist, roll his fingers on the ball, trying to slow down the delivery, but the length was wrong.
And when he gets it right, it's a 6. Nothing wrong with that straight 6 from Sunil Narayan. How well he's progressed as a smasher in the straight hit.
Yeah, that's what Sandeep was trying to avoid. He never wanted Narayan to free his arm or swing on his legs.
That's gone again. Sunil Narayan is picking him all right now. Couple of big blows to set the pace.
This delivery was not that bad. This was not the best of the delivery. Just on the pads, little full. And Narayan is not going to miss out on that. Right arm leg spin.
There's another one. The third 6 of the over. All too easy for the left-hander, and he's standing. And Chris Gayle is in business. It's a lollipop that is accepted at square leg. Stepping up well, and in the end he succumbed to the guile of the bowler.
Yeah, he was struggling. He wasn't really getting the middle of the bat and an easy catch. I think that sprint by Gayle has really worked.
Goes hard, goes big, and 6 for Sunil Narayan. It's a massive shot and almost had given up because he didn't like it much when that ball hit the bat, but it just sailed over everyone. Smashed. Yeah, the bowler had no chance. It came right out of the middle of the bat and hit it.
Was not happy with the fielder at mid-off. He wanted the fielder to be a little bit straighter, but this was smashed so hard. He had no chance to stop that. Look at that. How quickly it went to the
side screen. Oh, Calypso at his best. What a smashing shot that is. Also played that test, I remember. Oh, that's gone. Just about 6.
That's why that fielder was in the game a little bit. Not for that long, but a little bit. And that was in the air for a long time. It was just clear the boundary.
Benny's been smoked for another 6.
I thought earlier they bowled better. They were bowling a little fuller. This was a split finger, slow delivery. And Rutherford picked the length very, very early. And it was not stopping after that.
20 to 50 over to Test match cricket. Smashed down the ground. We're witnessing another day of brilliant batting. We saw it yesterday.
Yes, it's a full toss. Beautiful. Okay, open the front hip up a little bit, but he still wanted to go straight. Wanted to go downtown where it came from. Simple, effective, full.
Well, you need a few mystery balls occasionally, don't you? Whoa, what was that? That was just half volley outside off stump. Thank you very much. And now Narayan is 43 from 19. Let's hope the lack of pace is going to be deceptive. It was a slow ball.
It certainly was, MJS. We'll change it. Keeper's up, so Besdo's there. Both these left-handers think they...
All day long, because there's a lot to play for today. Down the ground, you're not stopping that. There we go. That is Robin Hood, the bow and arrow, down the ground 6. Always puts on a show.
They're just wanting to confirm this. I think it is too. Yeah, just a lovely free flow of the blade. Oh, just short, no. We love a...
On into it, and what is the score you might be looking to restrict that?
I think that most teams generally have looked to bowl first. They want to be able to chase, and they get a feel for well here. So I think anything under 120 would be a really good result for us.
But tell me, you've been a legendary spinner yourself. So what do you think of this format? Is it like a spinner's game, a bat?
As well, that bowlers adapted. Bowlers adapted the whole time, and I think that'll continue to happen. I think.
Okay, we've got to move back to the commence box.
Yeah, well, look, he did knock up his 50 and then very quickly doesn't get hold of one. Sounded like his bat actually hit the pitch before he made contact with the ball. Comfortable take, but a really good job done by Narayan. He set... Well, look at this player, Mohammad Nabi. He was man of the match yesterday. 33 years of age and an absolute talent. Wicket, 1 for 20 in his second. And it could be another wicket. We've seen these go down. There's nothing safe, but that was so secure. So secure, and that's first ball, the danger man gone as well. They're all danger men, but that's a big wicket.
Benny Howe with a smile on the dial, because you're quite right. Slats, knuckleball. It's gone way up into the sky and the sunshine and the brightness. First game of 3, the sun is out, and I tell you what, so's this. Benny Howe rid of Mohammad Nabi for a duck, a fat one, first one, 92 for 3.
Narayan went for 9, and then Narayan put on a show for us, 52 from 25, and Rutherford is still going with his show. The skipper would like to really chip in here and get himself going.
Spinners galore, they've got talent.
Well, no one there. The 2 boundaries in a row. Rutherford takes them up beyond 100 to 103 for 3. And there's another over to go after this. It's scintillating to watch.
Yeah, that delightful calypso flavour.
Oh, look out, the cars are coming. They're going to get smashed again today. They actually have to sit up the road and find out who's batting at the time as to whether they're safe to pass. That is enormous.
Wow, this wonderful vantage point. That sort of side of the ground, on the roadside, left-handed batting. You've seen it bounce off the road, go up over the medium strip.
Narayan has put on a really good show as well with his 50. This was the wicket. He just miscued that one. The bat actually hit the deck on the way through before Morgan. Back live. Oh, he's bowled. He's bowled. It was a perfect Yorker. 39 comes to an end.
That's why I can't believe they're down the bottom of the table. You got Wayne Parnell as one of the stars. Been around a long time, Parnell. This is what he can do. He's just okay there. Inch or two to spare.
I don't think he's got hold of it. No, the man there is under it and takes it, number 13. It's Howell that takes it, so the skipper attempting to keep things ploughing in the right direction. Fails today.
Another one to Parnell. That's what we're mentioning. Yeah, they can go the distance. They can disappear bowlers. But they can also have their say. Parnell is. We've had 9 overs.
2. Here's Billings. He just didn't get hold of it. Could be tough coming in the middle order. You don't get a lot of opportunities. Been dismissed 3 times in the tournament, but he's got an aggregate of 5. So it was Naveed who's got the responsibility, and the batting's got the responsibility to finish off strongly. 116. What a start. And that's the skill of the game, having that confidence and the execution.
Man of the match of the Caribbean Premier League last year, Kevon Cooper. Came in and smashed a cameo for Trinbago and got a 3-for in the grand finale. And he's so capable. This is what he can do.
We've got the universal boss there with the green shades on. What's he got in store for us? He hasn't got going right the way through, has he? He was with them the other day, and this is the 123 was compiled of a great show from Narayan. Great to see him in touch.
Yeah, partnerships at the top, as per, that's where you want them. 35 and 57 respectively.
It's pride for these guys. They'll be, the Knights will like to chase it down, and I'm pretty sure they'll be relaxed and throwing caution to the wind, which is dangerous for the Tigers, given that's the case. They're the bowling figures: 2 to Parnell, 2 to Howe, and only 1 bowler with an economy rate under 10.
Run chase in this contest. Knights are not in the competition anymore, but still they're playing for pride. Obviously, Bengal Tigers need to roar, need to win to allow themselves a chance to qualify for the top 4. That Chris Gale is off the boil big time.
2 seasons, last 2 years. This guy hasn't, though. Sterling has been that, his surname. He's got a good strike rate. He's got a half century.
Very good shot. Missed the fielder at mid-off and had enough power to make it to the over number 1 till over number 10.
Well, that's the tricky thing when you're in these tournaments and the side has got nothing to lose. They're playing for pride, as you say, Rambo. Nothing to lose. And that's where they can do this. They're playing with a free license, as it were. And they can...
.56 is the required run rate.
Nothing wrong with it. No shame in that. Ah! Oh, Kev! Cooper! Big mitts.
Took it very easy. He timed it beautifully. Strongest shot. Yeah, he needed to get the elevation. It went flat and it went to Kevin Cooper, who went low and picked up a good catch. And well, 32 years old and very good numbers. Average and strike rate, both are very impressive. Oops, oops. Goodbye and good night for the Knights captain.
Another Irish exit. In a hurry to get off to the dance floor or the golf course. Owen Morgan. Wonderful little bit of seam up. Gorgeous angle. And it curved back in sweetly. The game is on a hat trick. It's 12 for 2.
Bairstow gets cracking with a lovely straight drive over mid-off. Yeah, very strange kind of a shot from Owen Morgan. Normally so secure against spin. There's a little bit of outswinger from Nabi that was picked up and hit sweep. Sweep. And more runs for Bairstow is... Chris Gale is on 2 from 2 balls. Gets it through for 4. Quicker ball from Mujib. Squeezed it past the man at shot fine.
Yeah, it's a little bit quicker as well. A little flick. Yeah, he's pushed it through. Turned into a Yorker. And guess what? It's turned into 4 more. This one's swung off the middle of the bat from Bluey. You beauty!
Boom, through the offside. He nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Well, he's got 12 of 5 balls, 3 boundaries, and all special shots. Cleared the front foot and smashed it all along the ground. And 6. That fielder at mid-on or long-on was waiting for a miss hit. Cooper is pretty tall, but that ball sailed over his head. Nailing them okay.
Yeah, no chance for big KC. Kevon Cooper. So 6'5" with long levers, and he just had to, well, turn into a spectator and watch it. Sail for 6.
Yeah, into the gap and a 4. Bluey is meaning business. How many in the over? 19 in that over. 39 for the loss of 2. End of the power play.
Reverse pass.
Yeah, I think somebody needs to remind him that the straighter fence is over long off and long off. It's just going the wrong way. Second 4, a streaky 4 through his legs this time.
Oh, the old Frenchie. French cut through the legs. Oh, you try that at home, Rummies.
Yeah, impossible. Clears the front leg and it bursts through the hands.
Goodbye from Sharjah in Dubai. 11 off the last 2 balls. That's interesting. Thank you, Richard Lockwood. That should have been taken.
Pretty ordinary, yeah. He's really not happy. Rutherford there.
Soon on the right.
Is there going to be another chance? And this time it's taken. Yeah, Kevon Cooper takes this. You've got to read him off the hand. This was nicely bowled. He fired it wide. And Chris Gale had to middle it. Just couldn't find the middle part of the bat. It was well cupped.
Well, we've got the very hot Karthik Aryan with us, with the owners of Bengal Tigers. Karthik, how is Sharjah treating you?
Amazing, amazing. It feels so good being here, and this is the first time I'm at Sharjah, and I've watched so many matches of Sharjah, and it's a historical stadium to be at, and watching the T10 for the first time, I'm really excited.
Well, T10 is a very new format. What have you got to say for it? I mean, did you ever think this would come up?
I never thought of it. I mean, I've grown up watching 50-50 matches. Test matches हमेशा से मुझे थोड़ा सा लंबा लगता था. T20 coming into that format. I never thought that T10 would be a possibility. But it's amazing. This is the first match that I'm watching of T10, and I'm really happy, and I'm enjoying it to another level. Yeah.
Well, there's been a brilliant performance by the Bengal Tigers. What have you got to say for that?
I'm amazed by the performance. I'm really looking forward to watching them win the match. And I'm supporting Bengal Tigers, and of course, I mean, there is Sunil Narayan. There's
Been around for a long time. Oh, it should be 6 and is. So Bairstow
And that's not a really good length from Zayed. Just a little flick of the wrist, and he's a big hitter of the ball. And he changes himself very quickly.
He's approaching 50. And he's... And a 10's and over. Oh, he's swing and a miss there from Allen. So that's where the newer batsman has got to get himself going as soon as he can as well. Narayan. Oh, it's close to the bail.
That pace.
It's gone high, high, and out of here. And that'll bring up another 50 we've seen today. It was Narayan who got 52. Now Bairstow in a run chase gets a 50. Oh, runs away. That's the danger. If you get wide with no protection, the ball to go down the ground, and they'll cover square as well.
I think Bengal Tigers will decide that when Dhabi should bowl. It all depends on this over. It's not the best of the start from Amir.
He's charging in. Oh, again, there's a bit of a slot and some work to do on the... Oh, no! Tunnel ball on the fence. Narayan.
His easy runs. Not the first time I'm seeing Narayan. Yeah, poor effort. Very poor.
You would expect to get there, in fact. You would expect to get there. And Bairstow, he's on song. It's taken him 2 games to put on this display. Right.
Yeah, it's such a shame, isn't it? Playing such a good hand and in form, and they're not going to be there tomorrow. So that's unfortunate, but what a knock.
Roll from the start. And that one will go for 6 as well, making short work of it now, finishing a job. And an over that is go.
Amir, he bowls really well with the new ball. He was asked to bowl with the older ball, and a bit of struggle for him. And based
8th over. Oh, wow, what are we seeing here? Turn it on, that's what he's doing. It's 7 from 12. So it is easy pickings. That's if he gets back on strike, because Allen could finish it right now. And we've got that man Nabi. He's got, and that's it. That's it. Well, we have seen a successful run chase on a pitch that's been harder to chase down runs, and it has been for the pride of it when it comes to the Knights, because they know they can't progress to the finals. But the Tigers will be making that top 4. Who would think you'd be witnessing that? So that was the setting the pace by the Tigers. They were sent in 123 for 5. They weren't too worried about that given the conditions out there. And Rutherford, that was worth watching, that's for sure. 2 good partnerships, and then there wasn't much really in the middle to get to that 130 mark. But 123.
Yeah, then we started quite nicely picking up early wickets, and let me change.
And there's the run chase. There's only one man that lights up there. 84 from 24. How long until we see a century in T10 cricket? Oh,
maybe this tournament or maybe next one. 70 runs partnership of 27 deliveries between Allen and Bairstow made it very comfortable for the Kerala Knights to win this game.
Nabi outstanding again. It was a job too hard for him in the over he was bowling. The 9, 2 for 18 though, and 1 for 19 Narayan. So the slow bowlers getting the wickets as we go outside to Zaynab.
Right, the first award is Man of the Match award. Johnny Bairstow, 84 of 24 balls, wins it. May I invite Shajul Mulk to please present the cheque and the trophy. Is Man of the Match award winner, and he can collect the Sixes award as well. Asfaq Ali to present the maximum Sixes award to Johnny Bairstow. 8 sixes he hit in all.
Sunil Narayan is the stylish player of the evening. Mr. Adil Sarjan to present the check to all-round cricketer that Sunil Narayan has become. Chandrakant Pawar to present check to Kevon Cooper for catching Paul String. It's for catch of the match.